everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam, aka Ruby T, and you join me today for the last battle of this Elite Four during our Pokemon Emerald Randomiser run. We've beaten the first three members of the Elite Four. We're only one Pokemon down in Wolf. We're here to take on the Dragon member of the Elite Four today in the last one before the champion. It's going to be exciting, it's going to be tough. We're now technically a little bit under-leveled for the last two trainers, but that should all be fun. If you haven't already, guys, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video. It really, really helps me, and it means you get to keep up with the really exciting stuff that's coming, including, first of all, this Saturday, I'm going to be doing a stream on Twitch. Never done one before, know nothing about Twitch, but the guys in the Discord thought it would be fun as well. So we're going to stream a playthrough, me playing through Pokemon Radical Red. If you haven't heard of Radical Red, it is a ROM hack of Fire Red, and it is really, really hard. It's got Pokemon from Gen 1 all the way up to Gen 8 in the old style. It should be a lot of fun. I'm probably going to die a lot because we're going to Nuzlocke it, but hey, it's all going to be fun. Bring your friends, your family, bring some beers if you want to do whatever you want to do. Let's all come together and have a good time on Twitch on Saturday. That'll be at that's a 4 PM Eastern Standard Time or 9 PM human time in where I live. So yeah. Anyway, without further ado, let's get on with today's battle. We're taking on, what's his name, Drayden in this one? I never remember what his name is. Lazy Robin, let's call him. He's got 5 Pokemon, we've got 5 Pokemon. He leads with Exploud, level 52. We lead off with Dumbo. I had to think about this because I wasn't sure who's going to take hits the best from this thing. Obviously, its stab is normal type, so I figured maybe I could go into Armaldo. He'd taken pretty well, but you know, in comparison on defenses, Armaldo and Donphan aren't that dissimilar, you know? Like, they're not that far away from one another, so I thought I'd just stay in and go for an Earthquake. He stomped, which isn't too bad, doesn't do too much damage. It carries that flinch chance though, so we had to be careful. Earthquake did over half, which is so nice. Not into that potion range, but over half. He stomped, we don't flinch, we land the Earthquake, super nice, 1 down, really good. Exploud is a fully evolved Pokemon and can be a threat, so really nice to get that one out of the way. Enough XP for Big Dumbo to go up a level. He's been a pretty solid member of this team since he joined us after just before we're known as Jim. Next up was Dugong, and we got the hell out of there, man. We're not staying in against Dugong. It's just too watery, too powerful. And there's only one man we go to for the water types, and that is the Kyogre Slayer himself, Cookie the Kingler. He gets whacked with an Ice Beam, and that does more than I would like. No freeze, though. So we go for a Mud Shot. We get Ice Beamed again. And I'll remind you of this now. We're low on PP with Cookie because he's had to come into some mother before. Anyway, I missed the first Mud Shot, get hit with another Ice Beam. I figure I'm going to take this much damage. It's a roll on whether I get KO'd on 2 of those hits, plus I would go down to crit, so I recovered. Make sure we gather back up, gives us another chance to try and hit some stupid moves on the stupid Dugong. He goes for Sheer Cold, that terrifies me. Thank God we're Mud Shotting to get out in front of that thing. This is just not looking good, guys. It's really not looking good. How on earth are we getting out of this one without losing somebody? I'm not yet sure. The Mud Shot was enough, just enough for us to get faster. We go for the Stomp. We don't get a flinch. We get Ice Beamed again. Really annoying. Really, really annoying because, again, we're running out of PP big time here. And I can't afford to keep hitting stuff. And it uses Rest, which is just the worst thing possible in this matchup because it means we're going to use more and more and more PP. So I have to have a think about it. What do I do? How do I beat this stupid thing? It's not like in the last battle where I could just start surfing. This is not going to do, Surf is not going to do any damage. So I figure maybe I can just get some decent damage on this. If I can get it down and then get it to flinch on the turn it's going to rest, maybe that'll do enough. I was kind of debating switching in Armaldo and trying to get a Swords Dance up, but if this thing wakes up and surfs us, it's going to hurt so bad. So we go for another Stomp, and it is not enough. And Dugong wakes up and it rests. Oh, God, it's so bad. This thing rests. I know I've got 2 free turns now. And I can't, there's no point leaving Cookie in. We're not going to do enough damage. Even if we do, we're going to waste 3 more PP on Stomp, at least minimum 3 PP. And that's just not going to cut it because it lowers our options with Cookie in the future. And if we come up against another bulky water type that isn't going to rest, if we come up against the Kyogre, we need this Cookie, man. Otherwise, we're going to go down. So he comes out, Shrimp comes in. Turn 1 of Sleep. Whew, whew. Big, deep breath. Swords Dance. Whew, whew. Turn 2 of Sleep. Big, deep breaths. Big, deep breaths. Everybody, share your energy. Ancient Power. After a Swords Dance, surely it's enough. Is it enough? Of course it's enough. Yeah, we get rid of that Dugong. That thing's gone. See you later, piece of garbage. That's out. Bye-bye. We get some experience points. Next up comes Cast Form. I'm not too sure on what the Cast Form is going to do, but I figure after a Swords Dance, we can probably afford to let this thing have a little bit of fun. It goes for Sunny Day, it outspeeds us, but it only succeeds in sealing its own demise here, ladies and gents. It turns into the Fire type, that's what Cast Form does in the sunshine. He gets hit, Ancient Power, bye bye, bye bye bye. See you later, Cast Form. Happy days for us. Shrimp goes up a level to 53, which is super nice because the next, the champion, if we do get there, is really, really over leveled. So, Torkoal's next. Torkoal in the sun is a mean, mean beast. However, not mean enough. Not mean enough for Shrimp. Shrimp whacks him so hard with Ancient Power. And man, oh man, this Swords Dance on Shrimp has come in handy more than once now, right? Next up and finally was Bagon, which is a nice way to round out for us. It wasn't too difficult. So there we go, ladies and gents. Sorry that this hasn't been as long as some of the other uploads. I'm in the middle of some university assessments at the moment, so I've got to, trying to balance my time. But thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Tomorrow we will have our battle against the champion. Come along, join us for it. Leave your likes, leave your comments, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, join me on Twitch on Saturday. It's going to be fun for you guys. Probably not so much fun for me. Thanks so much. Have